Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are kicking off another night of some IGL action. Starting off, coming up at the top of the hour, we have a game between BlinkerFluid and the No Boost Specials. The No Boost Specials coming to this one 1-4, 51 goals for a 35% win percentage. While BlinkerFluid comes into this one 5-0, 73 goals for and a 79% win percentage. As we are as we do have the lobby started, but as I said, it will be until the top of the hour, or at least until we get the players up in here. So we are waiting on that, but should have some good Rocket League coming your way. Tier 3 Division 9 2v2 US East action. Ooh. 6 minutes to the top of the hour. 6 minutes until ideally we're underway. As we do see BlinkerFluid joining up. So now it is just waiting on the No Boost Specials, and then we can get this one started. Three more minutes. Ideally, we get No Boost Special in here. Once we do, I am good to start the game beforehand. But as talked about earlier, coming into this Tier 3 Division 9 2v2 US East action, BlinkerFluid coming into this one undefeated, with the No Boost Specials coming into this one 1-4. BlinkerFluid trying to keep their undefeated season going, while the No Boost Specials are trying to play spoiler here. as in they join, so we do have both teams here. We will quick check. Both teams are good to go. Alright. Got the yes from the no boost specials. Alright, into this one we start. As all players find their way to their respective teams. On the blue side, we got the no boost specials. On the orange side, we got BlinkerFluid. Kicking this one off at game 1 in the best of 5. Off kickoff, Jew Legend going for a double. Ends up finding its way below him and back towards center it goes. Trey's Kid popping over one, going for it. A good touch towards the net, but Paska is there. Around it, Jew Legend tries to play with a quick flick, but Kentel is on it. Jew Legend not quite able to get back to it, pushing this one back on out, back towards Trey's Kid. Jew Legend getting bumped around by Paska. Across he tries to go. Back to Kentel. Kentel playing on for Paz. Back into the corner it goes. Paz playing up and across, looking for Kentel with the pass down. Kentel fires one that goes just inside the corner. Early in this one, no boost specials. Finding himself coming and scoring, putting themselves up 1. 4 minutes and 18 seconds left to play. Just to start, but a good passing play off the get-go to get them going. Jew Legend having this face-off, pop back to him and back out at play as Kentel trying to wait on it. Jew Legend ends up meeting him in the 50s. Trey's Kid trying to play across. Paz pushing back on the cross. Paz playing back down, trying to possess this one. Jew just looked like he passed it back to Trey's Kid, but Paz is there. Up it goes. Jew Legend pushing it past Kentel. Back towards the blue side half. Jew Legend popping towards the center. Across he plays over the defender. Back with a pinch, trying to center it, and it will get there. Trey's Kid coming in and putting it just underneath the crossbar to tie this one back up. A good pinch towards the center from Jew Legend, and Trey's Kid able to convert nicely, making sure he doesn't hit it at a defender. 1-1 game, 3:40 left to play. Back at the center, Trey's Kid and Paz meeting back up, back into the far side corner. Across it goes. Trey's Kid trying to take this one. Trey's Kid up. Trey's Kid with the air dribble towards the net, off the backward high, pushed aside by Kentel. Up he plays, Jew Legend meets him there. Jew Legend pushing forward into the blue side half. In the blue side half, Trey's Kid not quite able to wrap around it. Out it plays Jew Legend, at least pops this one to not straight on. Paz playing back with cross. Kentel gets a touch on it there, but Trey's Kid firing one, ends up hitting off the crossbar, but down to Jew Legend. Jew Legend just wide. Paska playing back on into the orange side half now. Off that back wall, trying to play high. Trey's Kid able to pop it out. Up Jew Legend goes. Jew Legend trying to advance this one. Off the corner it plays, but Kentel pushes this one on out. Trey's Kid looking at it. Diving in. Paska is there and pushes to the side and on into the orange side half. Into the orange side half, tries for it, unable to get the right read on it. Did not pop the way they thought. Trey's Kid plays on back across, pass to Jew. Jew Legend trying to get on it, but Paska once again pushing on outwards. On the outwards push, ends up falling back. Trey's Kid should be able to take this one, popping it, starting an air dribble over one, and ends up converting. Trey's Kid going up for it and does put it away. The second defender not quite getting enough of it to push it to the side. Does find its way to the back of the net. 2-1 lead for BlinkerFluid. Back to the kickoff. Juju and Kentel meeting up. Jew Legend playing on in that corner. Out it goes. Trey's Kid playing back off that back wall. Down to Paska. Jew Legend back across. Paska trying to advance on it, instead will drop. Trey's Kid trying to play out of his own corner. Paska dives in there. Jew Legend off that side wall. Trying to play back towards center with the touch that does at least get past Kentel. Demo was on the other orange players, so Jew Legend will need to hold here. Comes back out to Trey's Kid. Trey's Kid popping this one high off the backboard. Back down it goes, but Paska pushes it on outwards. Jew Legend trying to fire one, but Kentel is there. It plays back out to Trey's Kid. Trey's Kid up he goes, looking for it. Not quite able to get back to it. Kentel pushes this one away. Jew Legend is there. A good pinch off the wall, back down towards the center, and it falls. Trey's Kid going. Gets a soft touch off that side wall. Paska pushing and advancing onwards. Good demo by Trey's Kid to relieve some of that pressure, but Kentel does play off that side wall back outward. Jew Legend tries to advance it. Paska takes in his own side corner as Jew Legend is there to 50 it towards the center. Playing across Kentel. Out he plays the double demo. A shot fired from Paska, but Trey's Kid is there for it. We find the no boost specials needing 38 seconds left. Jew Legend able to play under one, but Paska possessing this one, coming in for a shot. Trey's Kid meets him nicely with a good 50 back into the blue side corner. Jew Legend pushing this one onwards, met by Kentel, and across it goes to Paska. Paska playing out of that corner. Trey's Kid up and does push away nicely and actually gets an opening. Jew Legend getting a touch on it, and it ends up going wide. Back it goes towards the inside half, but Jew Legend wrapping around it, trying to make sure that this cannot get a chance for the no boost special. Down it falls. Paska not quite able to carry this one, and we will see BlinkerFluid taking game one in this series. BlinkerFluid jumping out to the 1-game lead. Back into this one we go for game two. Into game two we go. BlinkerFluid find themselves up a game after converting for the game one win. Back to the center we go now. Trey's Kid met by Paska right off the kickoff, off the side wall and down. We do see Kentel grabbing the boost, trying to play forward, met by Jew Legend playing into the blue side corner. Off the back wall, note it pops. Paska met by Trey's Kid. And 50's back on out and across. Kentel trying to take low. Trey's Kid forces the 50 back into the blue side corner. Off the corner it goes. Paska will proceed to play there. Down it goes Jew Legend with a good touch to force on out. But it does fall towards Paska. Kentel diving in once again. Trey's Kid is there, forcing the touch to be a bit odd. Paska trying to advance onwards and does read the touch from Jew Legend to put this one towards the orange side half, and it actually ends up hitting the crossbar, but then it ends up falling on out. On the fall out, Paska trying to get around it with a pass to Kentel. Kentel back off the corner. Towards the center, towards Paska, but Trey's Kid with the read on it, making a good last second save. Back down it goes. Trey's Kid trying to advance this one on forward. Paska with the touch that should fall across to Kentel. Kentel trying to advance this one as it plays out to Jew Legend to flick over one defender. Can he get it back center? Decides to pinch back towards Trey Kid, but Paska is there. Paska. Kentel trying to advance this one towards the net. Trey's Kid met by Paska. Back off the side wall. Jew Legend getting a good touch over one, and it looks like he will find the back of the net with that one. Plays off the wall back to himself, and he's able to beat the defender to it and converts, putting it away. BlinkerFluid finding themselves up 1 in this one with 3 minutes and 31 seconds left to play. Back to the kickoff we go. Kendall meeting up with Trey's Kid, actually getting a very good kickoff in his direction, but Drew Legend pushing it onward. Pies trying to play back on out. Drew Legend pushing back across. Kendall trying to advance this one. Puts on down. It's past one defender. Tries to get a 50 with Drew Legend, but Drew Legend gets the better of that one and into the blue side. Half falls. Posca pushes it on outward, but Trey's Kid does read it and plays onward. As it falls, Kendall does push this one back wide. Posca trying to take this one, met by Drew Legend to see it's back out, but Kendall is there and pushing on towards the orange side half. It does find its way over Trey's Kid. Kendall trying to play out of the corner, but Drew Legend will get to that one and play on. Looking for a shooting chance at the blue net with a good pop, but Posca is there and ready to push that away. Trey's Kid tries to advance now. Posca plays on out. Posca trying to take into the orange side corner and across, but Trey's Kid does pop it on outwards. Kendall getting a good 50 on this one back into the orange side half. Met by Drew Legend. Drew Legend pushes onward. Posca off the side wall now as he gets up, tries to shoot, not quite able to get back to it. Pushed aside by Trey's Kid, and off the wall he goes. Off the wall, playing back on down. Trey's Kid trying to find a way to get towards the center now. Met by Kendall high. Drew Legend playing on across. Across it goes, but unable to get a good touch on it. Posca does get a piece of it. Trey's Kid fires over one, back on out to himself as he fires to the far side corner and puts it away. BlinkerFluid now finding themselves up 2 with 1:55 left to play. Back to the center we go. Posca and Drew Legend meeting back up. Out this one pops. Kendall trying to play on it, unable to quite do so. Trey's Kid with the touch, but Posca playing across. Drew Legend advancing onwards into the blue side half. Towards Trey's Kid and fires one, but a good save by Posca. Posca advancing onwards. Drew Legend is able to get back to this one in time and pushes it back to the side. Out towards Kendall it goes. Drew Legend diving in, forcing play to go back across. Off the side wall now. Trey's Kid looking for a touch on it. Gets a touch, but Posca will push it onwards. Drew Legend up for it now. Back into the blue side corner. Hops out off the blue side corner, but Kendall and Posca will meet up for a pinch playing on out. Tried to be caught by Drew Legend, but Posca will demo there, and back it rolls to Kendall. Kendall off this wall, tries to make play, but Trey's Kid finds himself diving in and reading well to push this one on into the blue side half. Posca back off the side wall. Drew Legend not quite able to get to that one, and Posca dropping out for Kendall, but he is well met by the last orange defender. Out this goes. Posca tries to play on, but Drew Legend popping this one high. But Drew Legend back towards the net. Down it goes to Trey's Kid. Trey's Kid tries to fire one, but Posca able to push this to the side as he tries to advance now, looking for a goal to put themselves back within a chance of a tie, but unable to do so. Trey's Kid playing back on out now. Gets past one, a good pop, but Posca with a notch of a touch to make sure it doesn't find itself going away. Drew Legend off that back wall, just high on it, and this one will end up finding its way in at the other end. Posca will get goal credit for it as he pushes this one on towards the opposing net, and an unfortunate mishap on defense allows that one to go away. The no boost specials pulling back to within 1 with 14 seconds remaining. At the center, Drew Legend advancing onwards. Kendall trying to play on down, met by Drew Legend, and he plays across. Posca keeping this high, but Drew Legend dives in there and puts it away on the good read of the defender's touch. He's able to convert. The defender tried to go high. Drew Legend was therefore beats the defender back to it, and then just tucks it into the net to give BlinkerFluid a safe 2-goal lead with 2 seconds left. Back to it, Trey's Kid advances. Kendall at least tries to take forward. Drew Legend up for it, and he will kill it. BlinkerFluid find themselves taking a 2-0 lead in this series. BlinkerFluid up 2, meaning no boost special, needs to win or go home for the next 3 games. As we are loading up back into it. All players are in lobby. BlinkerFluid wins, the series is over. No boost specials wins. We have more Rocket League to play. Back to the center, Kendall and TrazeKid. TrazeKid pushing this one on. Posca off, but not quite able to get a touch before TrazeKid, but across it plays into the opposing corner. TrazeKid trying to plan out for the center for True Legend as he pushes onwards, but Posca gets a read on it, pushes back towards the corner. Out of the corner, True Legend popping high, up for the double. Not quite able to drop it back down. Taken away by Kendall. Kendall trying to get around this one, firing a shot, and he does convert. The no boost specials find themselves up 1, 24 seconds into this game. Back to the kickoff we go. Kendall and TrazeKid meeting back up. Posca jumping in at it across it. Plays over to Kendall. Kendall firing one up high. Off the backboard, but TrazeKid with a good read to clear this one back on out to center. Down it goes. Kendall putting back into the orange side. Looking for a bump play, but Posca not quite able to get that one towards the net. True Legend plays towards the center, and Kendall is there. Kendall putting it away. 2-0 lead for the no boost specials. There still is a lot of Rocket League left to play. 4-14. But if they are able to keep it up, maybe it's the swing and momentum that they needed. 4-14 remaining. True Legend and Posca meeting up at that center. TrazeKid met by Kendall. Out it goes. Out to where Posca is sitting. Posca looking for it. Trying to get a flick on the defender. True Legend not quite allowing him to do so. Back off the side while Posca plays. Kendall plays on out, but is 50 by True Legend. TrazeKid pushes this wide and over the defenders. Can he get back onto this? Tries to fire. Posca is able to get back in time. TrazeKid trying to get back to this one. Pinches back to True Legend. True Legend trying to plan out, but Posca is on the wall ready for it. Back on it goes. Posca trying to get into this one. Tries to fire, but TrazeKid shuts that away. Back to the center we go. TrazeKid trying to get a touch, but Kendall will dive in and do exactly that. Advancing on into the orange side half. Off the back wall out to Posca. TrazeKid reads it well and pushes this one back into the blue side corner. Out at the blue side corner, TrazeKid popping it up, looking for the air dribble. He will be able to get back to it and put this one away. BlinkerFluid pulling back to within 1. 3:17 left to play. Here we are back at the center. TrazeKid being met by Kendall. Posca advancing this one onwards. Does not quite able to slide it into the net as it goes. Posca does convert on this one. As blue find themselves firing, we do need to play this one on out. TrazeKid playing onwards. TrazeKid does need the 2v1 for a little bit, as unfortunately his teammate did find a disconnect. Down Kendall plays it for Posca, and he will put that away. 4-1 for the no boost specials. At least if you're BlinkerFluid with the 2 games up, that does give him the time left in this game to get back in here for what's looking like it should be a next one. We do technically need to play this on out. TrazeKid diving in off the kickoff. A good delayed kickoff from Posca, and he puts it away. 5-1 for the no boost specials. At this point, BlinkerFluid's more so just trying to get their player back up into the lobby, I feel like. He can join this game back now since he is in here, so if he wants to join that blue team, alright. True Legend back in here, 2:36 left to play. We do see the no boost specials up 4, but with the return of the internet to his player, maybe it goes on there. True Legend pushes it on out, And across it goes. Drew Legend trying to pop over the defender, but Kentel gets a good read on that one. Back into the opposing corner. Pazka trying to possess. Down to Trey's Kid. Trey's Kid able to force Pazka to make a touch, and up it goes. Trey's Kid jumping on it. A good touch as it ends up hitting the pipe. Doesn't quite go away, and Pazka will force this one back on out. Back to Trey's Kid off that side wall. Playing upwards now. Trying to get back to it. Not quite able to do it in a fashion to get towards the center. Pazka pops on out where Drew Legend will take back. Drew Legend across he goes. Met by Kentel, and Kentel will get the 50 to end up going into the orange side net. The no boost specials up 6-1 with a minute 54 remaining in game 3. Off the side wall it goes. Down to Kentel. Kentel advances onward. Trey's Kid pushes back into the blue side half. Pazka unable to quite get the read on that one. Trey's Kid back towards the center. Drew Legend playing on out. Pazka trying to advance this one. Drew Legend playing back. And an unfortunate touch there, putting it away for the Brazil scoreline for the no boost specials. I think he thought he had the passing lane for his teammate, but the teammate was not quite on the same page. Back to the center we go. Kentel and Trey's Kid. Drew Legend looking for the wall, play into the aerial. Off the wall he goes. Pinches on down, pass one, back out to himself with the touch across. Kentel at least gets a touch on it. Pazka pushing in, met by Trey's Kid. Kentel advances on. Off the orange side back wall. Trey's Kid playing on out. Towards the center he goes. Off the wall, Pazka ends up putting it back down towards the center where it's taken. On by Trey's Kid. Trey's Kid met by Kentel, not allowing that one to pass him easily. Drew Legend up for it with a shot, and he does slot this one away off that right side pipe. 7-2 scoreline now as the BlinkerFluid pulls back in this one. Looks like he even might have had the dunk if the defender did end up having that touch on outwards. Pazka and Drew Legend. Back to the center it goes. Pazka a touch on over, but it does fall over to Trey's Kid. Trey's Kid off the wall, trying to advance this one. Air dribble in. Gets met by Pazka. Pazka with a good save and back into the orange side half. It pinches. All the way in the orange side half. Kentel trying to center this one. Drew Legend pushing it back to the wide. Pazka advancing onwards. Towards the center he goes. Trey's Kid pushing it back on out. And he fires one, but Kentel is able to make the save on it. Trey's Kid plays on out towards the center. Actually follows it up himself, pushes back on. And it comes over to Pazka now looking for it with a good flick, and he beats the last defender. The no boost specials up 8-2 with 16 seconds left. That probably ensures that this one's about finalized. But after the DC, BlinkerFluid's probably just looking for the next game to be their chance to finalize the series if they can. But a good game for the no boost specials to pull back around and make sure that they got some momentum. Momentum and confidence now may be fully there for him. Out of the corner, Pazka plays. Trey's Kid is there for it, and he will carry on where it gets met again by Pazka as he pushes on into the corner. In the far side corner, Drew Legend met by Kentel, and out it goes. Trey's Kid off the ceiling, not quite able to get to it. This one falls, and the no boost specials will end up taking game 3. Is it the start of a comeback here? We'll get to see as BlinkerFluid and the no boost specials will be needing at least a game 4 here. Into game 4 we go. BlinkerFluid and the no boost specials. We saw BlinkerFluid take games 1 and 2. No boost specials took game 3. Back at it we go. Pazka and Drew Legend meeting back on up at that center. Out it goes. Trey's Kid fires one that ends up going past Kentel, but is he able to get back around it? Not quite able to do so. Kentel with the demo to relieve the pressure on that. Drew Legend with 50 back towards the center, but once again, Kentel's going to push this one on out to Pazka. He ends up firing one that ends up going to the wide side of the net. Trey's Kid forcing on out. Off the wall, is he able to get back to it with a soft touch down towards the center, but Pazka is there sitting on it. True Legend tries to push it away, unable to do so. Pasca putting this one away. 26 seconds into this game, the no boost specials find themselves up 1. Back to the center we go. Pasca and True Legend. True Legend getting a pretty good 50 on this one, but Kento able to push it to the side. As this falls on out, Trey's Kid now trying to wrap around it. Can he get back to it? Not before Pasca interception pushes on out. True Legend off this side wall looking for a play, trying to get it towards the center. Will be able to get it back down. Kento plays on out, but Trey's Kid up for it. Plays into the far corner where he tries to take. Kento dives in and forces one back. True Legend playing on a cross now. True Legend trying to possess back towards center. Gets a good fake on the defender. Can he get back to it and push it in? Yes, he can. True Legend fakes the defender and puts this one away. 1:01 has been played. 3 minutes 59 remaining. We're all tied up at 1. Back to the center we will go. True Legend and Pasca meeting up there into the orange side corner. Trey's Kid met by Pasca. Out it goes. Kento firing one that ends up going just high. Back down. Kento there for the read, and he converts. The no boost specials respond back quickly to take their 1-goal lead again. 3 minutes and 47 seconds still remain, though. A lot of Rocket League left to be had. Back to the center we go. Trey's Kid meeting up with Kento on a 50 on a cross. True Legend getting the better of that 50, pushing on into the blue side half. In the blue side half, Pasca tries to play out. Trey's Kid getting around it, trying to shoot one. Kento will be able to push this back wide, but Trey's Kid with this center and outing plays Pasca with a good touch to force this one back into the orange side half now. Trey's Kid grabbing boost, then he's going to grab ball. What can he do with this one? Down he goes, tries to play it over Pasca, but Kento does turn on it quickly and play on into the orange side half. In the orange side half, True Legend tries to drop for his teammate, not able to do so, but across he hits, and wide enough that there is no immediate threat. Pasca not able to get back to it. Trey's Kid playing on down. On the ground he takes, does get past one, but then taken again by 2. Out it pops and back on down. As it falls down, Kento sitting on it, trying to go towards the orange net, but True Legend jumps back in and forces onwards, able to beat the last defender, opening up for Trey's Kid, and Trey's Kid converts. Once again, BlinkerFluid finding himself tying it back up. True Legend forcing the pace there, and the last defender wasn't quite ready, and as it comes back out to the center, Trey's Kid is there. Puts it away, 2-2 game. BlinkerFluid tying this one back on up. 2 minutes 46 still remains. Kento off this side wall trying to look for something as it falls back down. Trey's Kid takes across the front of his net. Out he goes, tries to go off the back wall, but Kento will push it onwards. True Legend now back on out towards the center. Back for Pasca. Pasca fires one. Kento pushing it back on back. As this one will roll back into the orange side corner. It looks like Trey's Kid should take over one. Here he goes, trying to look for it, trying to get the dribble on it, unable to do so. Kento pushes this one back into the orange side half. The orange side half looking for a shot, but True Legend's all over it and pushes onwards over the last defender. Can he get back to this one? Not quite able to do so, but Pasca's going back out. Kento playing on a cross, back up for Pasca, who fires one, but Trey's Kid is all over it. Kento now jumps in on the open ball, tries to go, but True Legend with a big save. Keep this one tied up at 2. Back off that side wall. True Legend trying to center for Trey's Kid. Trey's Kid tries to fire. Not quite able to get it. Kento now popping this one forward. Trying to play onwards. On he goes. Fires one, but Trey's Kid not allowing it to find the way to the back of the net that easy. Out it goes. Trey's Kid now with the dribble. Trying to pick it up. Defender on his tail. 2 gets past 1. Able to get past the second as well. Trey's Kid will take this from his own half and put it on himself to put this one away with a good cut and then a flick back into it. BlinkerFluid find themselves leading 3-2 with 1:27 remaining. Back we go. Kento, Trey's Kid meeting up at the center. Pasco with a 50 on out. Ends up going high. Get a good bump from True Legend to make sure he can't get back to that one. Kento plays across, and across it's still his. Off the ceiling, into it. He tries to play on words. Into a pass down to Paska, and Paska converts. Tied back up at 3. Neither of these teams will give an inch for the other one, as we keep seeing a team get a quick lead. The other team pulls right back. A great passing play there and a good read by Paska to be able to convert that one, tying it back up at 3-3 between the No Boost Specials and BlinkerFluid. Back out we go. Kentel trying to advance onwards. True Legend sitting on it, and he's going up to the air. He is able to finish this with the ground and put it back away. BlinkerFluid getting their 1-goal lead back. 1:04 remain. Can they hold on to this and close out the series, or will we see the No Boost Specials respond once again? Back to the center we go. True Legend and Paska. Off that side wall, back on outwards. Kentoff fires one. Trey's Kid does well to push it on outwards and up. True Legend with a good touch on over Paska is down it falls. Trey's Kid trying to get a shot off, but Kentel able to at least get the touch needed. True Legend being met by Paska, but he will advance onwards into the blue side half. The blue side half off that back wall, flicking on outwards. Paska with a good save that he reads on out. Trey's Kid and Kentel not quite getting a piece of that one as Kentel plays back across. Trey's Kid popping into the blue side half. Here Paska takes. Paska popping on upwards, trying to play up. Down it goes to True Legend. Back across, Paska able to get a centering touch, but the bump allows him not to continue. Kentel dove in, but not able to get it as Trey's Kid pushes this one on forward. True Legend pops it with the bump on the defender, and it will find its way into the net. A good play by True Legend, getting that last bump off to ensure the last defender cannot make a play on it, and he's not quite able to get back to it. So that will give BlinkerFluid a 2-goal lead with 13 seconds left. It is still doable, but a very hard task to come by. Off the kickoff. Plays on. Paska tries to pop high. Shut back down by True Legend. Trey's Kid tries to advance onward as it plays back into the corner, and it looks like here BlinkerFluid should be able to finalize it. Paska trying to play upwards and trying to get one last goal. It's down, it falls, not able to do so. BlinkerFluid will be taking this series in 4. Here we have it where BlinkerFluid take game 1 and 2 No Boost Specials, finding an answer in game 3 and a very hard fought game 4. Thank you guys for having me cast. If I can do the right symbol there. But yeah, thank you so much for having me cast this one. It was a very good series between the two teams. BlinkerFluid looked like the confident team early. No Boost Specials kind of finding their stride in game 3 and really forcing BlinkerFluid to need to play well to close this one on out, as game 4 was a back and forth fest of both of them playing, and there was no kind of clear lead on it until 16 seconds left when finally BlinkerFluid found a 2-goal lead. But yeah, very good Rocket League. I do have another cast coming up, but I will probably dip on out for now as I have an hour to that one. So thank you so much for having me cast. Have a great rest of your weeks and ideally a great rest of your IGL seasons. Good luck along the way, and thank you so much. Bye.